Hi everybody. This is Dr. Rufaro for DMI African Projects. Quick video here. I just wanted to check in with folks. I know there's a lot going on in the world. Specifically speaking to my U.S. African Diaspora community, there's a lot going on in the world. Of course, we have the U.S. U.S. and Israel war with Iran, and just so much conflict going on in the world. I just wanted to see how people are doing, because regular people, I'm coming from the U.S. context, U.S. citizens, people are snapping. I mean, people are snapping left, right, and center. There's a lot of economic pressures, have always been there before the war, but things are certainly escalating. And so from groceries to other living expenses, housing, rent, mortgage, you name it, the list goes on and on. Bills upon bills. Even talking to a fellow friend who kind of goes back and forth from the U.S. and their homeland in Africa, but still talking about how even in Africa sometimes they're still paying some bills here in the U.S. because they go back and forth, and they have over 30 bills, yet they're not even living here 100%. So I just wanted to check in with the community, like, how are you doing? How's your family doing? It's important that we all kind of keep our mental and emotional health, priority with everything going on. Certainly look to our faith as well to keep us our anchor. But I wanted to check in with folks because people are snapping, guys. Not only to speak of U.S. African diaspora, but even U.S. born citizens, not naturalized folks who were born in the United States. They're feeling the pressure. So I have a couple clips I just wanted to share. But I'm curious how you're doing. Check in with a friend, call a friend, talk to someone you haven't talked to in a while. We're here, again, just to encourage and educate folks on opportunities on investing in Africa, different African countries. Some of our specific opportunities are in Zimbabwe and Nigeria, and the list is growing. Feel free to put a comment in the comment section if you're interested in a very hot opportunity right now, even in Zimbabwe. And we'll be sharing in the next video as well about that opportunity, potentially like 3-bedroom, 2-bath type of house for under 100K for sure, maybe even under 80K USD, no mortgage, and to just get that mortgage monkey off your back, because it's either pay down your mortgage here or sell everything and, just like peace out. So whatever your strategy is, it's your strategy. It's not mine, but looking forward to sharing those opportunities. But I just wanted to share a few clips. People are snapping. Cost of living is really weighing on people. And so just wanted to check in with folks, see how you're doing. And, let us know what your strategy is to actively, maybe it's paying down debt or, taking that first step for action to investing in yourself, because there's so many things that we pay here in the U.S. And you can also start prioritizing to pay yourself, and maybe not necessarily in this system, but something outside of this system that will truly give you some flexibility. I like to call it financial flexibility, because as long as we live, we still will have bills, but it needs to be something reasonable. I mean, I went to Walmart yesterday. I spent over $230. I think it was $240. I only had a few items in my cart. So I think we're all feeling it. And I just wanted to check in. How are you doing? Check on a friend and check out these few clips and let me know what you think. And hopefully no one that is snapping like this. So check it out, guys.
I know the vast majority of us have woken up, thankfully, and we've realized that we've been sold a lie pretty much our entire lives. And that this American dream is not, it's not attainable. It's not attainable. It was attainable for the older generations, as we know. They were able to work their 40 hours a week and reap the benefits. Whereas we have to work 2 to 3 jobs just to achieve the same results. And I'm in a position where realistically I will have to get a second job in order to better my situation. Potentially even maybe get a third to help pay down my debt. And I'm not doing it. I'm not participating in this. I'm not doing it. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I've worked since I was 14 years old. I think most millennials are in the same boat. We've been working forever and we're burnt out. There's been many phases throughout my life where I've had to work multiple jobs just to get by. Just to get by. And I have nothing to show for it. I don't have a house. My car, I've been driving the same car since I was in college. So 10 years, over 10 years. It's falling apart. I can barely afford groceries. I'm living with my parents because I can't afford to rent on my own. People say, oh, we'll just get roommates. I'm 30 years old. I shouldn't have to live with fucking roommates. I'm an adult. I was able to live on my own before. Not anymore, though. All of our clothes are plastic. All of our food is poisonous. It's toxic. And we're paying top dollar for it. I don't have health care because when I was laid off, obviously I lost my insurance and I found a way to work for myself, but I can't afford health care. If I do need something, I'm paying out of pocket. The list just goes, it's never ending. And I think we're all just at a point where we're done. We're exhausted. I seek seclusion at this point. I want to go live off grid somewhere and just never talk to a soul again. I'll get a tiny home and just live in the woods. I want to be left the alone. I don't care anymore. I just don't care anymore. And I'm like, at what point do we band together and try to fix this? Or what? Or do I just, do I give up and just go get my tiny home in the woods? I don't know.
Well, let's start this rant off right. I fucking hate this country. I cannot be the only fucking one who has considered himself a patriot their whole life and supported their country that fucking hates it here. I fucking hate it here. I'm about to lose my shit. Only income for a family of 5. I fucking break my back, work 2 jobs when I have to, work side jobs. I make pretty good money as a carpenter for the union. Believe it or not, over $100,000 a year where in the area where I live in, and it doesn't mean shit. Can't buy a house because I can't afford a $4,000 a month mortgage payment. What makes this the greatest country? Because I'm about to flip out. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. I got nothing to look forward to but paying bills and fucking dying. Meanwhile, these can fucking rip off the country, get free housing, free fucking food, this and that, and I'm over here breaking my back to even have Christmas or do anything, and this is the greatest country in the world. It's not. I can't do it anymore. I cannot be the only one who's literally about to just go buck wild crazy and do some drastic ass shit and just say f it all.
So please tell me how it makes any freaking sense that as a stay-at-home mom, I had $500 in food stamps, I had health insurance for my entire family, and we got $7,000 back on taxes. I go back to work, I lose my food stamps, I lose my health insurance, and we're only getting $100 back on taxes. And this is why people don't want to work, because why am I working my butt off and losing all that stuff and still living paycheck to paycheck when I was living paycheck to paycheck before, but I at least had food stamps and health insurance and got $7,000 back? Yeah. How's that math then? Yeah.
So I've got to pay my taxes, make sure they get it on time so I don't get in trouble, and I got to make sure I drive the speed limit, and I got to make sure I'm on time to work every day, and I got to make sure I put in enough hours at work. I got to make sure that I reach a certain age before retiring. I got to make sure that I have enough money in my 401k to survive. I got to make sure that I make $114,000 as a single adult in New York State to make sure that I survive. But they and take all of our money to pay people to, and if they don't buy them, they're, but make sure you pay your taxes.